Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Claire Chilvers and I'm here to give you a 2-card reading for the day, which is Friday the 4th of November. However, if this comes up in your suggested videos and it's a different day and maybe it's a couple of days later, then just take it that this is the message that you need to see today. And don't worry. The universe works in strange ways. So I do know that some of you do read these, see them a day or so later, and they still seem to resonate. So whatever day it is for you, this is a message for you. So thank you very much for joining me. And can I also just say thank you so much for all my subscribers. I'm actually quite overwhelmed with how many people have subscribed. I've only been doing this about 3.5 weeks. I had no idea really or expectations as to what would happen. So it was a bit of crazy woman just talking about tarot, but I'm really, really delighted by how many of you are here and keep coming back and send me lovely positive messages about how these tarot readings are helping you. So thank you so much to all of you. I'm really enjoying being part of this community. There's a lot of tarot people on YouTube, aren't there? But thank you for sticking with me and listening to what messages I'm being given. All right, so on a Friday, I like to use my spirit animal cards. They always seem to give us a very unique message. So let's see which ones come out today. Okay. We've got a penguin. How cute is he? That's really sweet. Oh, that is lovely. Right, I'm not going to say anything about this penguin. I'm going to just pick and see who's going to accompany him. And then we'll see what we can get with the message. I did say yesterday, and probably the day before actually, if you saw those, that I felt that the energy is really changing, and maybe we're seeing a little smile on our faces every now and then, as opposed to being really bogged down in some very heavy eclipse energy and Scorpio season energy that we've been trudging through, with lots of endings and transformations and beginnings and lots of inner work. But I feel like we are, I think I said the other day, we was at the top of the mountain and now it's getting a lot easier to come down the other side. So let's see who's with penguin. Elephant. Okay, right. Now that's a strange combination that you wouldn't normally see, isn't it? Okay, but I'm going to go with penguin first. He is the seer of shells, which on a normal tarot pack would relate to the Page of Cups. If you can see in that little shell, there's a little fishy head just poking out there. And this sign relates to the sign of Pisces, which is why the fish is there. Obviously the fish is also there because penguins eat fish. But what I like about these tarot cards is it actually makes you think about the animal rather than trying to translate it back to the tarot. And you can also see it as a spirit animal. So, by looking up what would happen if, the message of a penguin is interesting too. But me just looking at this card as a message to you, I'm liking actually the environment, because although it is quite cold, sitting on the iceberg, it also looks quite exciting because he can kind of go off anywhere he chooses, and it's a really light and airy card. He's not closed in at all, is he? He can go wherever he wants because he can dive into that sea and just go off in any direction. And he seems really inquisitive. I like how he's looking into that shell. He's obviously, maybe he's hungry, maybe the fish is going to be his supper. But there's just a real young energy about this little penguin that a lot of us do lose when we're going through a lot of really heavy stuff, which I know a lot of you have. One of the comments was about trudging through mud and things like that, and we have felt that real heavy energy, but this seems quite uplifting. And when I'm looking at this card and I'm thinking about the energy of this card, it's almost like getting that kind of inner inquisitive, childlike, excitement back for new beginnings, because when this is a seer of shells, but as I said, it's like a page in a tarot, and when pages appear, they are new beginnings. Okay, and the shells relate to the cups, which relate to our emotions. I feel this penguin is going to dive into the sea and explore new places. He can go wherever he likes, really, can't he? He doesn't want to be stuck on that iceberg forever. That's a bit boring. And I feel the adventure and the excitement and the opportunities. Do you remember yesterday we had the star card come up and that fiery energy of the Eight of Wands? If you didn't see that video, go back and have a look. I feel this is us embracing that energy and taking on the idea. I think the day before we had a card that was about adjacent possibilities, exploring, wondering, what could I do? Let's think outside the box, let's do things a bit differently. I feel that is the energy coming in with the penguin. Okay, so where does the elephant fit in, you may ask? Like a joke, isn't it? An elephant and penguin walked into a pub. I don't know the punchline, you can put it in the comments. The elephant in this card is actually one of the major arcana cards. It's the bearer of justice. Elephants never forget. So, the bearer of justice card number 11, and we're in the 11th month, and we had justice twice, I think, over the last few days. Do go back along the videos. I'm usually pulling a stupid face and holding the cards up so you can see where justice comes along. But I like the fact that this has come out second, because before we were getting the justice card come out and it was like, speak your truth, know what's right or wrong. This is almost the consequences of all that hard work we did last week at the first part of the eclipse season. Because you've now got this shift in your mindset and you know you're walking your truth and all the stuff and the hard work that we've gone through, these are the rewards. You know, you're the penguin. We've dealt with the justice, but I feel that this is integrated within us now. And we're walking a truer path. We've gone through hell to get there, so well done. But we are now following that path. And, you know, no one's going to want to get out of the, no one's going to want to be in the way of an elephant going along their path. Not saying you're an elephant, I'm just saying you're unstoppable now. Get that kind of, this is the way I'm going, no one's going to get in my way. So that is our soul speaking to us, and this is what we're going to do about it. And I really like that. And if you look at this elephant, although it's the justice card in a traditional tarot, it's got, I don't know if you can see that actually, but it's at night and there's all those stars and he's looking up at the stars. And we had the star card yesterday. So I do almost feel that that is connected to that idea of it's a great world and we're in it and we're doing our thing. And yes, it's a really nice, light, airy card. I just also want to say, this card being mainly blue, I do feel that is connected to the throat chakra. And I know we had many cards, or a few cards of swords and the justice card about speaking our truth. So I feel that that has been lifted, and all that hard work that we had to do to find our truth, speak our truth, be our true authentic self. This is a lighter blue, just to say like, yeah, okay, we've done that. And this is a lighter energy now. Oh, and it's about time, isn't it? Because we've had some really hard work to go through. But the eclipses always put us where we need to be. So we have all the endings and the turmoil at the start, which was the 25th of October, if you can remember that far back. And we're gearing up now towards the end of this eclipse season, which will be on Tuesday. So we've got the weekend in a couple of days, and then we'll find out where we are. But this is certainly a brand new adventure for us. So let me know how that resonates with you. What is your brand new adventure? What is your brand new mindset and where it's going to take you? I would love to know. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel because then you get a little notification when I post these every day. So, you won't forget and you'll get your daily reading. So I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to do some energy card readings tomorrow on Saturday. But yeah, go off and live that kind of penguin life, whatever that means, and enjoy the rest of your Friday, and I'll be here again tomorrow for another message. Thanks so much then. Bye.